In today's video, we're going to talk about embracing authenticity over people pleasing. Now, when people are trying to win you over, how does that make you feel? Well, just know that they're living under some type of programming, the same that we have been living throughout our lives. We are becoming more aware of that programming. But when it comes down to when someone is people pleasing or lying, it's coming from a place of fear of you knowing the truth about them or whatever situation that they are trying to hide from you. But when somebody can be their real self, they have let go of the fear of how you feel about them. And that is a magnetic way of living your life. And when you start to become someone who doesn't need people to react to you in certain ways, you have the power to be your most authentic self for you. You're not doing it to attract them. You feel love, you feel peace, and you are aware of the programming that used to make you want to be a people pleaser. And when you learn to embrace the authentic version of yourself, the funny things about yourself, things that make other people laugh, or type of music you like, type of clothing you'd prefer to wear other than trying to wear a certain type of clothing to impress others. When you come into a room wearing clothes to impress others, there is a field of energy around your body that is inauthentic. And what will happen is people will feel the inauthentic energy from you because it's like you're wearing something to impress them, and then you're looking for a result. So showing up, let's use a fitness facility, showing off your arms if you're a guy, or if you're a woman, you show up with really tight leggings to show off the booty. These are just typical things that human beings like to show off to try to get reactions in return, but it's much more powerful to just wear what you want to wear. And if the real you really wants to wear tight leggings to show off your body, your booty, your legs, your upper body, guys who want to show off their arms, if the real you wants to wear that, people will feel that from you. But if you're wearing it as a means to an end, as a means to get a reaction from people, that they're just going to be like, this person's looking for attention, and you repel them away from you. It really depends on the individual. And if the individual is comfortable having no attention, then they're doing the right thing by just being themselves, wearing what they wearing what they want to wear, and not care about the result. Like, let's say someone who likes heavy metal music shows up to the gym wearing the rock and roll and heavy metal shirts of the bands he likes. He's not there to fit in, to look like the rest. There's a more polarizing figure about that individual that's magnetic than someone who's just trying to wear the same fitness gear as everyone else to try to fit in. Just using that as an example. When you live your whole life wishing and hoping that other people would just give you attention for your hard work, and you just learn to let it all go. I spent a lot of my life just worrying about my looks, worrying about what other people thought. And when I just let go of the resistance, that I could just embody who I am, wear what I want, be who I want to be, say what I want to say. Just be the real you. I could be the real me. It's what it all comes down to. It's finding an inner peace with your state of consciousness. And that results of feeling joy, love, feeling attractive is more in alignment with the state of consciousness and the power that God gives you than it is through the power you would receive by someone giving you validation. And you guys, you're on that path. You're going to have your breakthrough. You're going to have something amazing happen to you. I can just feel it. A lot of you that I'm working with. And just knowing that you don't have to do things to impress other people. And that you taking your energy and having it within your own body, you could be kind for being kind with no need of anything in return. If somebody chooses to treat you with disrespect, you can then be aware that that is a type of programming. You can forgive that person's unconscious way of reacting to you. You don't have to condemn them or think they are evil or think they are doing things to you and then go back to living as the victim. I've done that for way too long. Like 20 some years of living like that, it didn't get me anywhere. It won't get any of us anywhere. When you start to live as your real self, what you really want to do. When I stepped into becoming a fitness instructor at the gym facility I work at, or just being the way I want when I'm out in public places or performing music with the band I'm in. It's not about trying to win over somebody. It's about being my real self. It's about the energy I embody. And that's where I can feel like I'm attractive to others, and it's not because of what they give to me. It's about what I believe to be true. And it's the level of consciousness that I have aligned with that creates my reality. And the same is true for you. You are a beautiful human being. And when you can start to connect with those frequencies in the line of time, you step out of the line of time that may have been a people pleaser. You may still currently be one. I'm not sure. Every individual is different viewing this content, and there is no judgment. We are all a community here. We're all going to work on this. We're going to get down to the bottom of it. Because you just thinking about it while watching this video and bringing awareness to it, that is a big step. Because if you just allowed this to trigger you, X out, and then go back to your old way of living, then you would just be stuck in that same old spiral. And that's not what my goal here is with my content. It's not to trigger people and have them stay stuck. It's to give you guys the principles and the tools to be able to apply to your own life. To start to live a more spiritual alignment way of living. And when you know that your I am can be finished with whatever you want to put at the end of that sentence, your state of consciousness will then be in alignment with that you. If you want to be an attractive being in a fitness facility, you need to tell yourself, believe it, and be it in your own frame of body and mind. And know that your attractiveness, your authenticity, you who you are as a human being, How attractive you are is not dependent on how many people look at you. It's not dependent on how many people like your social media post. It is dependent on the line of time and allowing God's energy to come and fill your body with love. And when you feel this love, there is a limitless potential within you. And what I'm here on the channel to do is help you tap into that power. And I know it to be true for you. When I tapped into that power, anybody I ran into that do resonate with the real me were drawn to my energy. And no, I didn't become a polarizing figure because I need to feel accepted. I live with acceptance. I live with the courage to be disliked. And if I'm kind to certain people, that it repels them away from me because they think I may be being nice as a way of manipulation. I have the courage to know that that is happening for me and that those types of people would only bring poisonous energy to my field. So I want you to be aware and to start losing the attachment to results, losing the attachment to how people treat us in return, and being able to feel the loving energy within your heart center, feeling the purpose and love for your current life and with whichever direction that you choose to go in. And that knowing that after this video, that later today or tomorrow when you go out in public, or if you like to work out at a gym, start to embody how attractive you are, because it's not about your physical body. It's not about how others make you feel. If others, you feel like there is tension in them, so you need to act a certain way to ease their tension, that is coming from the empath that is living through the head and the third eye, which tunes to everyone. And when we are trying to make them approve of us through the third eye, it just makes the polarity of them disliking us stronger. When you get away from that tuning to them, to knowing when there's a negative energy in the room with you, you tune back to self. Just envision, like if you're doing an imagination session in the morning or a meditation session, right there in that room with your eyes open, I would like for you to just breathe in. Like this right now. Breathe in and feel it in your heart center. Breathe out. Feel your connection with the universe. And God powers your energy. Breathe in. You are attractive just for being you, because you feel that way about yourself. And when you feel that way about yourself, the type of energy you project to others in a room in your state of consciousness will create a new reality. Because the reality that you choose to live in is stepping into your best self in a different line of time, which is connected to the quantum field living, like I do on a lot of other videos when I'm helping you discover the best career choice, musical talents, or anything having to do with talents. We do it with that. We do it with relationships. This is just an embodying of the spirit of God's source energy, and knowing that our state of consciousness creates our reality, and that anything that we want to have come into our life, we can choose to claim it. We choose to bring it in. We don't manipulate others. We live a powerful life filled with gratitude and love for the present moment. The present moment is all there is. In the here and the now, is better than the before or the after. But embodying the feelings of having what you desire here now will power your now. So try embodying these types of feelings. If you've dealt with some people pleaser qualities in the past and you may have repelled people away from you, you may have gotten ghosted trying to communicate with someone you're interested in, or just felt bad vibe from people in a room, whether it's at a mall, fitness facility, or a bar, you can just feel it. I want you to use that technique of breathing into your heart center. You can even practice it first thing in the morning as just a breath, a short little breath work meditation of breathing into your heart and feeling more love for yourself. And I want you to repeat after doing that: I am attractive. I am whole and complete. I am that I am. And you will start to embody the energy of being the I am that is connected to God, that is attractive just for being you. So I thank you for watching this one, and I will see you on the next video.